Watch the time passing by, seeing strangers in the sky. Rusty eyes stare and bleed. Hope the hell that you do not see. Something in this world needs a change. Yeah. Hear the lies, see their eyes. Morally, are we compromised? Stained again by a friend. Cut yourself back down to size. Something in this world needs a change. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year as a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Look around, there's a change. Try to find the end of pain. People who cause are just partly to blame. Try to find the reason why we all stay the same. Something in this world needs a change. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year is a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year is a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year as a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year as a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Watch the time passing by, seeing strangers in the sky. Rusty eyes stare and bleed. Hope the hell that you do not see. Something in this world needs a change. Yeah. Hear the lies, see their eyes. Morally, are we compromised? Stained again by a friend. Cut yourself back down to size. Something in this world needs a change. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year as a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Look around, there's a change. Try to find the end of pain. People who cause are just partly to blame. Try to find the reason why we all stay the same. Something in this world needs a change. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year is a revolution.
Welcome, everybody. to another evening of midweek league action. My name is Juan Antonio Mena, and it's a pleasure to be accompanying all of you for another week of racing. Here you see that today we have debuted a new format, 30 minutes of qualifying, 10 minutes each for every class. Right now it's the pros remaining to come on track and do their magic. And of course we're going to stay with the one and only Christian Mola for a little bit of the ride. Good lines from him. And now just 130R to finish things off. Let's see what Mola can do. But surely we are looking forward to seeing low 59s, maybe some 58s here and there. And that should be our optimal times for qualifying. But ladies and gentlemen, time for waiting is no more. And it's time to go for a crack walk with Mr. Christian Mola. Let's go right on to it. Heading into turn number 1. Of course, it completely connects with turn number 2. The double right-handers. Now we're heading to the S-curves. Need to go very aggressive on all of them to carry the most speed on this lovely tricky section. Now time to head into Dunlop, turn number 7, up the hill. Careful with the throttle input, very easy to lose a car there. We go now into the second sector with Dagna curve, sharp, quick right-hander, 90 degree through the bridge, and of course heading into the hairpin. Muller right now nailing every single corner. Textbook. I must say, the lap is being insane from Christian Mola. Now up the hill we go for one of the most well-known corners. It's the Spoon. Suzuka is so known for how technical it is. But of course this track demands a lot from each and every single car. Thanks to the VOP, things are a little more tied amongst all drivers. Mola about to go through 130R fantastically done, completely flat out. Cagatacos, welcome. Grande Cagatacos. Bacalao. Nice to see you, mate. We just went through the Cassia Triangle. That is going to be the first lap from Christian Mola. Will he be able to put himself on the top of the board? He crosses the line. And Mola P3, the man who at the moment holds up pole position. And I haven't mentioned this, same exact millisecond, Mohamed Lexta and Henry Handy. Wow. Same exact lap. 1 and 2 for the Pro AM. Here you see Stan van der Kula, who's looking forward to getting himself a little higher on the board. And what? Let's go with Adam Gardner. Let's see how the British man is doing. Cagatacos, I love you. How are you doing, my friend? Hopefully you're having a wonderful time. Please let me know. Nice lines from Gatna, going through Dunlop and now heading into Degna. Lovely, lovely lines from him. Right now, putting purples all on track. Could he be the one to dethrone Mohamed Lester and Henry Handy off the top of the leaderboard? 4 minutes to go, with each class having 10 minutes only. Qualifying is more frantic than usual, and I'm sure the drivers are going to have to be at their A game. Gardner, good entry line on the Spoon. The exit, not going to be too bad. Of course, one of the drivers from the remnant They see the lovely logo. Wrapped up and ready to go. Now time for 130R. Let's see. Taking a lot of curve, and I must say, quite dangerous to do that. That could easily be the end of a race if not managed properly. Mola goes into the lead, but looks like Gardner could have something to say. The finish line is there for Adam. Gardner, could he do it? Crosses the line and takes provisional pole. Daniel Solana right behind. The police, wow, wow, wow. They are ready to rumble. And Solon has a big chance of taking this pole position. Gardner seems untouchable right now on qualifying pace. Solon needs to be very careful with this mid corner. Go early on the throttle. That's a little too much curve, and unfortunately, that will be an aborted lap. Looks like he's going to go in the pit lane. Let's head with Thomas Pavsek. Big love to the Fun Sim Racing team. Here you see him through the spoon. Pavsek, good left-hander. Now just 3 corners to go. 130R. In the Casio triangle. Let's see if he can have a shot at the top 3. That would be wonderful. You can see Pavsek has lifted through 130R. Does not trust the Ferrari that match to flood it out. But I do have to say, this could put Pavsek in a top 10 spot for sure. He's going to cross the line in just a few short seconds. Pavsek goes into 10th with a 2:02.77 fastest lap form so far. Here we have Samuel Brackstad on the Big Brain Racing Story team. I gotta say, great representatives for this championship. Brackstad heading into the hairpin. Looks like a good entry. Thrill breaking all the way through. The exit is sublime, and the Porsche, now full on the throttle, heads towards the spoon. Gardner remains on top, 2/10 ahead of Christian Mola. Right behind him, Lester Handy with the same exact lap, and then we got Daniel Solon, Brackstad, Van der Kuhle, Cautious, and Belkhoff to finish off the top 10. Mostly pros, but a couple pro AMs in there, of course, with Lester Handy and Berkhoff on the top 3. If you're new to the broadcast, the pro category is the white background on the car's numbers. Pro AM is gray and AM is red. Brackstad right now with one of the best laps I've seen all weekend. Brackstad is going to cross the line, and that is actually going to be pole position. Could he hold on to it? Everybody is out for one last go. And let me be very certain with all of you, that is going to be a very tough lap to beat. Solon, we saw he had the pace to challenge for the top spot, but he is going to have to leave every single bit of fear out of here, and he needs to rush this one down. Gardner, let's see, he's about to exit, and he actually exits the Casio triangle. It's now just the finish line for the remnant Aston Martin driver. Could he go until the lead? He crosses the line. Not enough. Rene Coaches, incredible lap from him. Getting up into P2. Solon, one of the few men remaining on track. Could he be the one to get on the top? He only needs a couple more tenths. He's 4 tenths down on his fastest, which is a 59.835. This could be the moment for Solon at 130R. Let's go on a cockpit view. That is a great line, and now can he finish the job he started? Here you see him. Great Casio triangle, but will it be enough? The finish line is there for Daniel Solon. Could he go on to the lead? The Metropolitan Police car is ready to try, but that is going to be a P4. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back with the race.
Watch the time passing by, seeing strangers in the sky. Rusty eyes stare and bleed. Hope the hell that you do not see. Something in this world needs a change. Yeah. Hear the lies, see their eyes. Morally, how we compromise. Stained again by a friend. Cut yourself back down to size. Something in this world needs a change. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year is a revolution. Still I fall out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Look around, there's a change. Try to find the end of pain. People who cause are just partly to blame. Try to find the reason why we all stay the same. Something in this world needs a change. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year is a revolution. Still up far out of place. Open your mind to the change of evolution. Another slap in the face. I know this time of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go on to the race. Hopefully you like seeing my face. It's been a long time since you haven't seen me. Cagatacoso, vamos bacalao. Let's head with the grid, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. And it is none other than Samuel Brackstad carrying the flag, being the one to lead the way forward, with Rene Koches on the first line of sight. Then we got Mr. Adam Gardner, followed by Solon, Moa, Lester, Handy, Van der Kula, Burkov, and Pavsek for the top 10. Before that, we got Fantocci, Raya, Varvert, Ichma, Sleen, Harte, Payton, Galamini, Hammerl, and Pierce to end off the top 20. Liskai, Brodkin, Geritz, Smoka, Forlan, Hill, Loman, Tickness, Ceiling. Of course, I need to give a shout out to this man, because look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Well, certainly, look at that. Wow, that took a turn. That certainly took a turn. Here you see the whole track, I guess. My God, that's craziness that I was seeing. Then I'll show you now in a second. Here you see Gianluca De Luca. Let's see, can I get it done? Can we make it work? Let's see. We can. Okay, there you go. Look at Ceiling. You gotta love it. It's me on his car. I love you, baby. Well, let's continue with the grid walk, because behind Mr. Ceiling, it is Gianluca De Luca, Petrovic, Gamer, Pires, Bacalao, Popov, Geretz, Gemelo, Barreto, Consred, Reinhardt, and Michin for the top 20. And then we got Jensen, Pickering, Fame Townsend, Darahoy, and Ossi Eloranta. Flight Simulator now. It looks like. Welcome, Gasmain Devil. You gotta love my flight skills, my friends. Come on. Come on, my people. Well, We're going to go with the leader, with Samuel Brackstad. Now, I want to hear from all of you. Who do you think is going to take the cake? Who is going to win the race? For all categories, not just pro. I'm talking about Pro AM and amateur as well. Shoot your favorite guys to win it all. Come on, people. I want to see what you all think. I do have to say, Braxton has certainly surprised us with this pole position, and so has Rene Cautious on the P2. We haven't seen Cautious so close to the lead before, and it's lovely to see that the drivers are improving throughout the season. Suzuka, as we previously mentioned, is a very technical track, and in tracks like these, it's not all about the car. It's about what sits between the seats and the steering wheel. We'll see how this 1 hour race progresses. Well, we are surely looking forward to a great evening of chaos, of pandemonium. My apologies if I don't sound too well. I am sick as per usual. You know, everybody has a cold, unfortunately. I have a cold as well, but I'm going to give you all the energy I have. Cautious, heating up the tires. My favorite pro am, it's me, but I can't with you. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't say that. You're the bacalao. You all can always win, baby. Come on, man. Don't be saying that stuff. Don't be saying that stuff, boo. Yeah, we're just a Casio triangle away from the start of this race. Brackstad will be the one to lead things off with his lovely Porsche representing the flag of Big Brain Racing. Something we are certainly not accustomed to is Christian Mola down in the 5th. Let's see how this hour race works for all drivers. But now, time for games are over. The red lights are going to turn green. Here you see Brackstad ready to go full on the power. So waiting for those lights to finally go green and to give this our race at Suzuka the start we all want, and it's time to go, go, go! As the cars go by, Brackstad with an incredible start should be able to end up ahead of Cautious. There's Gardner side by side with Solon. Nearly contact between the two. It's side by side still as we head into the S's. That is a fantastic move from Daniel Solon. Christian Mola was trying to take advantage of it as well. Not going to be able to do so, and now they really need to be careful because it's all about the mid-pack. That is where all hell can break loose. Be sure of that. You can see the fight going on. Non-stop action from everybody. Drive-throughs being already awarded. That's not great to see. Let's head with Mola. Here you see behind. Plenty of fights at the back. Gemelo. It was the one with the drive-through penalty. Ricardito Vidal Bacalao. Gonna make a move on Patricio Gemelo. Pandemonium. It wasn't gonna win a whole lap, was it? Here you see the replay. Fabio Galamini, the Italian stallion. What happened, Fabio, mi amor? Here you see him entering the corner. Oh, wow! That is missing a breaking point. Shoo! That's not good. That is horrible, actually. Don't tell me we're going to have side-by-side action now. No, we ain't. Thankfully. No side-by-side for 130R. Very dangerous indeed. Here you see the whole pack still being led by Samuel Brackstad. Daniel Solon with an incredible start goes up in a second. Cautious dropping to third. We have had an incident on the back. It's spinning around on a 130R Sextet, taking too much curb. You're damn right, Kagatakos. It's pandemonium. Oh, still waiting to make a move. Gardner and Cautious look very comfortable on where they are. Cautious seems like he's lacking a little bit of pace. As you can see, Gardner actually go for a move. Cautious is going to let him through. And now into the right hand. There we go. Good exit. The three men keep fighting. And look who has gained quite a bit as well. It's Stan van der Kula. The SRT zone. Look at him trying to nail the exit. Oh, that's some lovely stuff. Into the sprint we go. Oh, that's a very bad line. For one, Mr. Rene Cautious, the exit should be good, so maybe he could have a shot at Mola. No, he won't. Really twitchy car for him. Of course, going too much on the curb. Very unstable. And now Cautious dropping left and right. Here you see Markov and Cautious side by side. My God almighty, and behind. Henry Handy has lost the car. Let's see what happened. 130R, too much curb. And that is game over. Big spin. Thankfully for him, though. No hit on the wall. He's going to be able to proceed. Look at Daniel Solon. What a fight. Turn one, a little bit of a push there. Solon takes the lead. Great inside line, but he didn't leave Brackstad any space whatsoever. We'll see what the stewards think of this maneuver. Konzet and Reinhardt having a little bit of a fight behind Agus Jensen. Now the SRT representative going for the inside move. Not even going to be a challenge, but my God, Sieta Pickering just get out of the way. Not going to let him go into the corner without letting him through. Wow. That was certainly aggressive, and I loved it. Let's go with Fabio, mi amigo. Fabito Galamini. Lechuguita. ¡Ay! Mario, grande. Lechuga no está en la carrera, ¿no? Ojalá tuviese Lechuga. Grande Lechuga, grande Mario. Moa. Still fighting with Adam Gardner. This time around it's for P3 due to Rene Cautious having a very tough time at the exits. Off the spoon. Everybody, carrying a lot of speed through as we head into 130R. We're taking lots of curve. Seriously, that is so dangerous. Daniel Solon, line away. How are you? Long time. I'm very happy to see you here as we see Gardner have a little bit of a mistake through the cast triangle, and now Moa should have this on the pocket. Side by side they go as they cross the line. Lap number 3 on its way, and Mola should have the inside for turn number 1. Looks good for the Aston Martin driver representing Big Brain Racing. Mola gets the job done, and look at Stan van der Kula also wants to try and take a move. As you can see, Gardner didn't want to have any of it. Mario, I'm doing incredible. How are you, my friend? Long time no see indeed, my friend. I'd love to see you back, man. Let's go with Frederick Slen, who, as we speak, is fighting with Brunito Fantocci. Bruno, one of the best drivers, most consistent we've seen in a long time. Of course, remember, mandatory pit stop could certainly switch things up. Look at Van der Kula. Gonna go for the better exit. Certainly gonna get it. Top speed. He's gonna be faster, but not gonna gain too much from it. He's actually gonna lose. Gonna go too wide. Get the better exit going. Time for the sprint once again. Daniel Solon, as you can see, on the windshield, flying away. The pit window has finally opened, so all drivers can now decide to play with strategies. Plenty of opportunities for everybody to sneak up some positions here and there. Andy right now behind Stefano Forlan as we exit the sprint. You can see that Honda does not want to stay straight. All he wants to do is dance a little bit of the salsa. Behind Vladimir Popa makes the move. Joao Pedro Barreto. Grande Joao Pedro. Here we have Petrovic and Bacalao. Ricardito Pires. Ricardo. What was that? Here you see Ricardo Pires trying to go through 130R. Hell no. To the no. Really aggressive from Liskai in the pit lane. First one to do so. Go back with Gardner. My God, he's flying away, Mr. Solon. In the sky, and whoa, Zeta Pickering completely spun around. That's exactly the exit of the Castle Triangle. Looks like a very weird place for you to spin. Well, certainly going wide on the entry of the triangle. Pump from the back. Yes, pump from the back it is. Oh, really bad shot at that front right. And certainly there's going to be some steering damage. Of course, the attack cannot do anything. Has to wait for everybody else to go through. And we have a battle, Laura Hill going through Payton. Really good stuff from the middle of the pack. Let's go quickly with Mr. Henry Handy. We saw him have the issue on 130R, and now he's trying to go for a redemption drive. So far, he's going to have to stay patient. There's plenty of time to still get it through. Here you see Arnie Sealing is right in front of him. Of course, big love to Arnie Sealing. You know what? Let's do it for the first time. There's a little bit of one cam. As you can see, right now we just went through 130R. Sealing is going to nail the Castle Triangle. And of course, my friends, who is this person in the front of the car? I need to plug myself. That's me, baby! Yeah! You gotta love it. Thank you, Arnie, for doing that. You've made my day. Here you see Erwin Itzma, the Dutchman, trying to fight with the Luca Raya, but he's holding his enemy pretty well. Let's go with Hammerla, who's also fighting this time around with James Payton, who was just overtook by Laurel. It's the battle for P17. Hammerla looks really consistent. Through the S's. Oh, the exit wasn't too good. On Dunlop. Being very conservative overall. Here you have behind him, it's, in front of him, it's Vivert. Behind Sleen and Fantocci just went side by side. There was contact there. And Fantocci is going to go for a ride. Let's take a replay to see. That's a dive. That is, wow. That's a very late dive and something that certainly should be punishable. with a penalty. Let's go with Van der Kola and Mohamed Leicester. Great move on the spoon. Now Van der Kola against the wall. Nick Berghoff on his tail and now actually on his side. Who's going to commit to it? 130R. Looks like Van der Kola is going to let the Porsche through. The move completed. Van der Kola loses 2 in 1. Not exactly what he was hoping for. Look at Raya. It's my training positions before 130R. Backside and Gardner fighting for P3. This could be pretty interesting. Here you see side-by-side action heading into turn number 1. Who's going to be the one to win it? It's going to be Gardner on the outside. That's a little too much. Looks like Max could be able to make it through. It's still side-by-side. And actually looks like Adam Gardner is going to make it through. Unbelievable move on the outside line. The grip, the precision, and let's be clear, the balls you need to have to get that done. Unbelievable, great maneuver from Adam Gardner to go up in the third. And that certainly is not helping Braxton, who's now being backed down to Mohamed Leicester. Let's see how that goes. Reina, ¿qué pasa, guapa? There you see, oh, too much curve there for Leicester. Needs to be careful. You nearly lose the car. Going to have a great 3-man battle for P3. Popsek right behind Van der Kola. Leicester loses the car. Well, has he lost it or has he been punted off? Oh no, that was not good. That was not good from Leicester. Thought he was going to get enough turn in. He didn't. And that's unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. Great move, big balls. You gotta have them big balls. Cagatacos, you know it, big cojones. Obrigado, mi amor. Obrigado, cagatacos. There you see Popsek really pushing Van der Kola's buttons behind Leicester. In a little bit of a sandwich between Sleen and Vavert. Fight continues. And Leicester's going to have to do pretty well to be able to go back. Petrovic spawning around at the exit. And he actually sends the car to the pit lane. Shame to see that go. Great to see him go indeed. Vavert, Leicester, Steen. Let's keep looking at the fight because it's getting closer every single second. Let's go on board with Leicester. I joined the stream and of course he's talking about balls. Aye. Leicester was trying the inside line. Nice lines. Through. Thank God. We need to go. What's happened? What has happened? No way. We have lost Daniel Solan. What's happened to him? I don't even see him anymore. Well, Mola now takes the lead. Oh man, that sucks. There you see Leicester making a move through Steen, and now Vavert might be looking forward to doing the same. It's top outside as we head into 130R. 29 degrees on the track. It's a little on the hot side, but nonetheless, it's pure with action. My God, what a fight. Now it's Inchma going for the outside line on the Kansas triangle. Will he commit to it? Yes, he will. Side by side. Inchma, what a move. Unbelievable there from Mr. Inchma on the McLaren. But Sleen is going to get the better exit with the Porsche nonetheless. The McLaren should be the faster one in the straight. And this should be a move for Erwin Inchma. It seems like he's actually going to be able to hold up Go Porsche. That was close. ¡Viva España! Claro que sí. ¡Viva España! Como no hablo español, me gusta. Sí, sí. Claro que sí. Let's go with Stefanito Furlan. Our lovely Italian. Looking forward to making a move on Mark Brogdon. The fight pretty tight between these two. But looks like Mr. Brogdon has everything covered. Behind them, there's not too much of a fight. Well, we have a Darhoy. Of course, I know you love to see him. I know you love him, Mr. Darhoy. Trying to make a move on Dimitri Machina. We'll take another look if it gets any closer. Thank you very much for the 15 people who are watching the stream. The Porsche won't go down without a fight. That is exactly it, my friend. That's what I love about the Midweek League. Everybody has so much passion. Never give up. That's the attitude. Right now, we are 40 drivers on track. That is an insane number, my friends. That is incredible. Here you see Slin still behind Vavert. We need to go with Burkhoff. Getting closer to Backstad. The battle of the Porsches. Who will be the better one? Bergov or Mr. Backstad? We'll find out sooner than later. 41 minutes. 45 seconds to go. Here you see both Porsches. Really close to one another. Behind we got Isma, Lucaraya, and Sleen having a little bit of a bout. Looks like it's going to stay just as it was with Isma in the middle. Isma had a great run on Sleen, but he managed to cover him. Great fighting from these two. Now we have Loman and Brodgan fighting. Brodgan is actually going to stay ahead. Great move there. Behind him, Furlan might be able to take advantage over here. You see side-by-side action. Could he go forward? No. Slow down. Behind him, my man, Arnie Sealing. Gotta love my man. So with Loman, getting closing in. And the fights are all over the place. I love it. I love how close this race has been from all sides of the board. Here you see Berkov, Blackstad still battling one another. What a wonderful, wonderful fight. And here we might see a move actually. Here you see Berkov. Was looking for the inside line. Not going to happen at the end. Great try, but again, Backstad had it covered. The exit is so good from Berkov, though. I don't think it's going to be enough for a move, but it's certainly going to be enough to put some more pressure on the big brain racing car. Let's go on the bottom of the Porsche. Different lines. Backshot going very wide. This could be it. Backshot closes the door. Berkov stays behind. Put into pressure. There you see. They're getting the speed through. Getting a good exit. No way he's going to try to make a move here. Barely and virtually impossible. Let's go quickly with a leader, with Mr. Christian Mola, who, as per usual, is in his own world. Nice lines from Mola. Let's go with Pavsek. Getting closer to Steinmann-Kula. All of them gaining positions due to Solon and Cautious having issues. Nice lines. Oof, offset goes very wide. Let's head with Itzma and Steen. Man, these two do not stop fighting. We gotta move on the head of the table. Vertikov has made the move on Brackstad. Behind, on the Kula Puffs are still going with it. Nice lines from both once again. His ongoing fight is making them lose time to the leader, Gardner, in a very comfortable P2. 6 seconds behind Mola. Let's go with Stefanito Furlan. He's getting really close to Mr. Jasper Lohmann. Let's go on our front look at how the action is developing as we head through the bridge. Damn, that's a nice line from Bo. A little sliding from the side of Lohmann. What's happened? Braxton has had a little bit of an issue. Lapped cars. That is exactly why he had a little bit of an issue. Worst place to get in the middle of the castle triangle. Let's go with Lohmann and Furlan once again as we head 130R, sorry, for the 12th lap. I have to say, yeah, 30 minutes and non-stop action. I am having so much fun, ladies and gentlemen. Popsec and yeah, Vanderpool still. Thick now. Moving through as well. Look at Ceiling and Stefanito. Side by side. Who's going to come out the victor? The Porsche is going to have the outside line. Will we see the move we saw with Lohmann at the beginning? Looks like Ceiling is going to be more conservative and just stay behind. No need to try anything off the wall. Johnson in the pit lane. More drivers are starting to decide to come in. Halfway point is usually the sweet spot for most drivers. We know for this man, it ain't it. It's not Wednesday without midweek and Tony Andreita Furlan. I gotta love you. I gotta love you, Andrea. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a wonderful time. That sounds from Mola. Fortunately, no more fighting on the track. Only Vanderpool and Popsicle. Let's see if we can get some moves happening. I'd love to. Vanderpool is actually not being able to close in. Vibert is in the wall. What's happened? 130R. Curb spin, and I'll see you later. Ooh, that was a little bit of a A little bit of Michael Jackson in there. Hee-hee. Ow! I like it. But those tires are cooked. Let me tell you. As Gordon Ramsay will say, those tires are overcooked. Pavsek still trying it. And Van der Kula does not slip. It's just keeping the door closed at every single opportunity. Do not let anybody through. Let's head now with Ricardito Pires. Good move on Joao Pedro. Tires kaput. A great save indeed. That's the biggest thing on 130R. Just try to miss the wall and you'll be good. Pires goes through. Pero Barreto. Here we go. With a Bruno Fantocci. Of course, Fantocci. He is the opposite of Mola. If he can pit early, he will. And he has done so once again. The only problem he has is that there's a lot of cars in front of him. And if he doesn't clear them quickly, it's not going to be a good time for him. Hammerla and Redetz battling for P31. Here you see that the Hammerla is trying to show the nose here and there, but without any success yet. Let's move quickly with Steen. Itzma and Raya. 3-man bat for P9. Right in front we got Cautious and Mohammed. Let's look at the fire coming out of that McLaren. Nice through the S is wonderful. Into Dunlop. Cautious starting to get his own pace after a very, very tough start. Managing to catch up. We are about to go halfway point here at the Midweek League Season 6, Round 3. Being held at Suzuka. Wonderful race so far. The action ain't gonna stop. There you see, wow, Mohammed goes forward and actually makes contact with Rene Cautious, who spins around. Wow. Lester seemed like he had it done, but unfortunately it ends in tears, not for him, but for Cautious. Here you see that's what's going to come into the pit. Let's go with Vibert and Laurel Hill. There you see Vibert. They're behind Laura. Many people pitting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back in just 1 second. So, ladies and gentlemen, here you see Valvert and Handy still battling things out. Let's go with Luca Raya. And it's we see Varkov with a stop and go penalty. If that's not good. But that's certainly not good for him. Let's go back with Viverts and Handy, the closest fight we have on track. Let's see how it progresses, ladies and gentlemen. 26:55 to go. There you see lapped cars all over the place. This is going to turn into absolute chaos. There's a few short moments, and here you see Van der Kula has caught up to Brackstad. This is going to get good. There you see Handy actually out of the track. That is exactly what you didn't want to see. Let's go back with Van der Kula. And with Brackstad, Mola certainly not going to pit this lap. We know he's going to wait every single second of those 18 minutes. He's going to milk them up. Classic Christian Mola fashion. Handy, who went off the track, already fighting with Tikna. There you see a good line from Handy. Tekna trying to cover the inside line. It looks like actually Handy's going to go through. Wonderfully done on the outside. And again, we need to go with Brackstad and Manakula. Lap car in the middle. This could be horrible. This lap car doesn't have space to move out of the way. And this is not helping Brackstad at all. There you see. He has pulled away from Van der Kula. The action continues. Whoa. Oh, that was random. As you see, Reinhardt making a move on August Jensen. Jensen could bring it back, though, because the BMW goes wide, but no, still going to manage to pull through. Raya, let me tell you, great stuff from him. Of course, it's remaining to pit, but he's still fighting with Sleen. And this could turn on into a great battle. Not so good for Timmy Hedges, who gets the stop and go penalty. As I've always said, those penalties are race killers. Over a minute of time lost. There's no coming back from it. Well, Jansen, as you can see, still trying his best to keep ahead. Of the rest, but remember, some drivers are still remaining to pit. We'll see how the field rounds up. Let's go with Raya and Celine really close to one another. Luquita staying behind. He cannot find space to go through. Ooh, a little bit of a grass. The tires do not want to get dirty at this particular time. And here's Jakob Jansen. Completely parked. Oh no. And he's actually had to get out of the track. Oh no, he actually got tapped. Oof, not so good. Poor August. He stood still, which was what he had to do. But yeah, unfortunately, not a lot he could have done there. Let's head over to Henry Handy. Something must have happened to him. Yes, it has. He is on the gravel. Let's go with Popov. Let's see how he's doing. Sorry if I'm a little more silent now. The cold is getting to me. Let's go with Lester Vantocci. And it's my three-man bout. These three gentlemen have already pitted, so it's a battle till the checkered. They have Lester looking for the inside line. Vantocci says, nah. You ain't coming through, big boy. And Vantocci stays ahead. Lester really aggressive on overtakings. Let's go with Luquita once again. Whistling. 18:35 to go. Popov in the pit lane. We are waiting for the top team to do so as well. Let's check on our leader on Mr. Christian Mola. He deserves some TV time. Wonderful race. Unfortunately, we saw Dolan dropping off when he was leading. Gardner, we haven't even spoken about the poor guy, and he has been holding that P2 up like there's nobody's business. Great, consistent race from him as well. Rackstad, with everything against him, still stays on the top 3. Remember, he started at the lead, but a podium to finish things off, I'll take it any day. His head with Henry Handy, even with the spin, even with everything you put in front of him, he ain't gonna give up. He's still gonna push, and he's still gonna get things on. Spoke and Handy side by side. Looks like Handy's gonna have to stay behind. Goes off the track through the middle part of the spoon. The exit is good. Little slidey for the Honda. But stays on his course. Payton Alliance try and catch the Vladimir Popov. And we're still waiting for the top 11 to come in. Didn't see any moves. I think everybody's waiting for the leader to come through. Luca Raya's gonna make the move on Aslin. Here you see Handy. Good lines, and that's a great one. That is so damn good. Through Dunlop, it's side by side again with Smoke on the make contact and again. Handy off the track. This poor man. This poor man, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen a car so many times off the track, and he's still pushing. He's still not giving up. Lohman goes back on track. Come on, Tom Carey. You need to get that wheel and me driving. Itzma! What's happened to him? Can we see it? Punt from Mohammed again. That is the third punt of the evening. Not good. 15 minutes to go, and it's back in on the wall. He must have had steering damage. Oh, that rejoin. Not good. Not good at all. Lewis lead. They're going to have behind. Raya might be pitting this lap. We'll see what he decides to do. Nice lines. Let's go with Lester, who has been in a lot of trouble this race. I cannot wait, Tom Carroll. I cannot wait. Lester get lines to 130R. He's fast, but unfortunately, luck hasn't been on his side with his moves he's been trying to do side by side with the Casio. And again, he pushes somebody off the track, and Fantocci is stopping. Get the hell out of here. I do have to say, this guy should get a penalty. With all due respect, Mohamed Lester, that is the fourth incident where we've seen him be the one at fault, at least in my eyes. That's not good. That is not good. What do you think of what we've been witnessing? Sorry. Oh, and Fantocci gets a drive-through for off tracks. Well, that is a bloody awful. Go with Mola. 6 minutes to go on the pit window. Again, he's going to be the one deciding when to go in, and I can assure you that will be the last lap possible. On the window, let's stay with him for a little bit. Just getting out of the way. There's Pink Panther and Pig Panther. Ay, kagataco bacalao para lulu bailao. You, sir, are a funny man. 12 minutes to go. Hammerla behind Fantocci, who has to serve that drive-through penalty. Handy still remaining to do so as well. Going to pit, and I refer. And the drivers at the lead. Same thing for him. Top 8. You see, Fantocci in. Hammerla goes through and gains the position. Very is happy about that. Let's go with Fabio Galamini. He has had quite an eventful race, but still P21. Hey, he's doing well. I love me some Fabio Galamini. He started 18th. We're pretty close to where he started. Vamos, Pavel! Grande! Привет. Привет, Pavel. You love you. You love you, my friend. Moa? Moa's come in. Not on the last lap. Well, that is shocking, to say the least. I understand Rackstad, Manakula, and the rest of the drivers will follow on the next lap. Maybe from looking downwards, we'll follow this lap. Let's see, Luca. He's going to stay out. Frederick comes in, Laura Hill. He's coming right now through the triangle. Grande, you lovely. You lovely. Pavel, grande. Well, let's go with Adam Gardner, the man who professionally leads this third round of the Midweek League. Only 10 minutes to go. There's Gardner now. Heading into 130 R&D, Laura. Great race. We'll see where she ends up at the end of her pit stop. I presume it's going to be a very quick one. Isn't getting out of the way. Gardner making a big mistake through the triangle. And he is completely mandatory for him to come in. So will Brackstad and the rest of the drivers behind. Look at Van der Kula. We haven't talked a lot about him. The DSR team representative. The Dutchman. What a race from him as well. This race has been nothing but spectacular from beginning to end. Lookita. Should be coming in the pit lane. So will Laura and Kevin Smoka. Great race from Smoka as well, I have to say. 8:45. Raya in. We're waiting for Laura to do so as well. There you see Christian Mola. He chilling, that boy. He chilling. Over 15 seconds of a gap with P2. Actually, comes out on P3. Van der Kula still in the pit lane, but he is moving. He just exits the pit lane. This is going to be very important. Raya is moving. Laura Hill is moving. Where will they end up? And everybody's coming behind. Laura, I'm sure, is so impatient to finally go full on the throttle. Celine is going to go through, and even Pierce as well. Laura Hill, ladies and gentlemen. She started 26th. And right now she finds herself on 9th. What a race. Unfortunately, that race is going to be shattered by a stop and go penalty. Same for Smoka. speeding in the pit lane. I cannot believe it.
The pit window is closing now.
Man, after 50 minutes of pure chaos, of infinite pushing to screw it up on the pit limiter, that must suck big time. Woof. That Laura Hill, unfortunately, and Kevin Smoka not going to be very happy about that. Well, Christian Moe leads 18 seconds ahead of Adam Gardner. So, as I say, you want to hear what he's listening to in the car? Let's hear it. No, here's the motherfucking Deeble Double G. Snoop Dogg is chilling with the Snoopy Deeble Double G. Well, Mola. Sorry, Cristiano Mola's just heading into the finish line. 6 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Gotten it. What a fantastic race in P2. Rackstad in P3. There you see going and going. Now, through the bridge as we speak. Nice lines. I do have to say, we haven't talked about Celine too much. Water race from as well. Started 15th. Right now holding P7. And it could be P6 if he can catch Luca Raya in the last 5 minutes of this race. Listen to the sound of the Porsche. Beautiful as ever. No, he's P1, don't you worry. What do you think, Mola? Doing that? Don't think so. He's that damn good. 440. Mola has just crossed the line. And we are now 3 laps. Counting this one, of course, till the end. Let's see how the drivers manage. Let's go with Lohman. It's Magalamini, Tigna, and Harte. Big pack there. Big pack of cars. Darhol moving out of the way. Of course, I haven't mentioned the stop and go penalty can be served in the following 3 laps after you get it. If not, you are immediately disqualified. So, surely these drivers want to make it happen here. You see side by side actions. Galamini and Jasper Lohman. Galamini should have the upper hand indeed. He's nearly fully ahead of Mr. Lohman. Is he going to close the door? Yes, he does. 130R. Looking like $1 million. Laura Hill serving the penalty now. Smoka seems like he's going to be doing that next lap. 2 laps to go. Things will be over. What a wonderful hour of racing we have had. And the action doesn't stop. But look at Harte. Look at Darren Tick now side by side as we head into turn number 1. Looks like Harte's going to commit to it. Pushes. Taking a little out. Nonetheless, makes the move and goes through. Popov and Paydon a little further up the road, fighting for P14. Popov starting 34th and right now holds 14th. What a race for this guy as well. You know, I've told you many a times, I am one big fan of Mr. Vladimir Popov. What's happened to Fantocci? Has had a little bit of a tough time through the S's. We're now on the penultimate lap of the race. After this one, it will be one more, and things will be settled. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you enjoy some Christian Mola. I'll be right back with all of you. Please enjoy greatness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last lap of the race. Van der Kulle has gotten a drive-through penalty on the last lap. Dude. Dude.
Leaders on final
Oh
lap now.
no. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate indeed. But he's gonna have to serve it. Either that or he will have more time added to his final time. Here we go. Last few moments of this race. Christian Mola as dominant as ever. Just half the lap to go. Van der Kulle getting out of the pit lane. Luca Raya should be able to go through, and indeed he does. So does Frederick Sleen. And all Van der Kulle can do is look as Pierce and Lester go through as well from a P5 to a P9. That hurts. Hayden and a Popo fighting for P13. Here you see Handy, as I told you, man. I admire this sort of driver. When you never give up, even with all odds against you. You need to command this driver, and he actually gonna make an incredible move on a Pascal Reinhardt in the middle of the spoon. Wow. That's a good note. Indeed, Christian Mola is going to finish the race and take the checker flag on a P1. Well deserved from the big brain racing driver.
The leader has finished the race.
Congratulations. Let's go with P2, Adam Garner. He's going to get an incredible P2. Second slot on the podium, and needs to be happy. That is a great result. Got third, gain one position in there. He has it. Rackstead, I'm sure, not the happiest bird on the stall, but it's a P3. It's a podium form, and now the rest of the drivers are coming through. Pavsek, what a race from this guy as well. Thomas Pavsek started P10. He's going to end it on P4. Ryan 5th. There we have a fine for P6. Canadian Pierce is right there. Mohamed Lesser is getting on the inside line. There is contact. I cannot believe it. The left car is completely sideways. Lesser pushing the living hell out of Nathan Pierce. And he's going to get the P7, P6 for Selena. My God, what an ending. Van der Kulle is going to end the hand of 5 Hertz. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with a timetable. I want to thank you so much for being here with us through the last hour and a half. Hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you soon next week. Some more midweek league action tomorrow. Formula One Championship. Stay tuned.